Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for another Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer Tournament 2023. We are finally on to our bracket stages, so matchups are going to be a little different. We're going to get potentially 3 games. Joining me on comms tonight is Dust Minion, or this afternoon. How you doing, Dust Minion?
I'm doing fine. We got a pretty good matchup and a pretty kind of significant one, if I might say so. Here's the thing. This matchup has happened before last year when it was during the round robin. These two squared off in a tiebreaker, with Glutamic coming out on top and Japezu being sent to the Challenge Cup, where he would each proceed to take that throne. But now, he's here to avenge himself now, in the brackets.
Yep, it's not just going to be one race decides it all. It's going to be potentially 3, which, given these 2 runners' capabilities, I actually expect it to go 3. Never mind the records or seeding or whatever, none of that matters. Both these guys can beat anybody in the field. They're both very talented runners. Glutamic Acid took Haxor to the brink last year. Japezu won the Challenge Cup and has beaten several really good players along the way. I expect this to be a really close, high-level matchup between these two.
Mm-hmm. We might see the first Game 3 of brackets here now. Because here are the records. Japezu is the number 11 seed at 4-4. Glutamic is the number 22 seed at 3-5. The winner will face either Teeks or Tozzle. That match will be played tomorrow.
Yeah, I personally, I played Glutamic Acid in the final week of Swiss. He gave me all that I could ask for as far as, a challenge. And if it weren't for some lucky items on my end, who knows what would have happened in those races. That's just sort of how rando works sometimes. So, I mean, these guys, they're good enough to play with anybody. So this is probably going to be one of our more closer first round matchups in brackets, I think. So should be a treat for everybody that's watching.
Yeah. Glutamic, he knocked me out last year in the first round. He took me to Game 3 and won it.
Okay, so Glutamic is no stranger to brackets. I think he's made them pretty much every time he's entered, and like you said, he went to a Game 3 last year, so he's got experience in a little nerve-wracking situation. Japezu, I want to say Challenge Cup went to 3 games as well, but either way, they both... I can't really say enough about how good these guys are. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one shakes out.
Oh yeah, the flag set. It's the same as the Game 2 flag set, but the hammers aren't breaking locks ever.
Yep. Game 1, but close enough. It's the randomizer flags that everybody has come to love for brackets. With one main exception, like you said, hammers don't break locks. Actually, 2. It's going to be all question mark tiles. So you can't really get a read on how many forts are in the world, and we're not going to get any hand stages. But we're going off here pretty soon, so get your guesses in chat real quick. I'm going to say World 7, as always.
The answer is... Sky.
All right. Looks like a pretty straightforward route in 5. They are going to have to play...
Ooh!
Wow. Going for clips right out of the gate.
Not wasting any time. Wow. Nailed 2 of them right out the gate.
And this enemy set is nothing to joke around with. I definitely saw a fire nipper in there, so Glutamic's got to be careful here.
Yep. Oh, there it is.
All right. He saw it.
Yeah. So, yeah, Japezu shooting out of the gate, like, right like that. Already, pulled off a pretty strong lead.
Yeah, that was, I would say that's pretty high risk, high reward there. You can get certain enemy sets, especially with this group, that if you clip the first spot, I mean, you could sort of just be screwed as far as the enemies go, and you just take a death, but he's able to get through and turns it into, like you said, a nice advantage, so that's very impressive. Nice bounce off the,
Wow.
cheat as well.
And they're gonna both forego those bros, which is fine. They're way out of the way.
Yep, bro fights are significantly less valued in this flag set just because hammers don't break locks. They can still really, really help. Japezu is going to set up for 5-6 P-speed strat here, which it looks like he gets. Another kind of risky strat, but it's really just 2 long jumps once you know where you're going. So Japezu definitely came to play today. And Glutamic, I mean, it's not far behind. He hasn't made any mistakes. It's just Japezu just went nuts with the clips in the first level. Ooh.
No, a bit of a hit on the brakes a little there.
Yeah, Glutamic doesn't go for the P-speed strat, so if this is a tail, he can even the lead back up. But it's not. Just because going to get the Tanuki suit when you don't have a tail, probably about 30 seconds out of your way. That you can save if you guess right with Fort Knox. And that also means that the other fort, well, he got a P-Wing. I doubt he'll use it with the Fire Flower, though. The other fort could potentially be one fort. This World 7 forts do tend to pair up a lot, so it'd be real interesting to find out what that would be.
And we have a 6-6.
Yeah. It's kind of real unfortunate that they have to ditch their Fire Flower for a tail. So they just basically lose twice, because they have to go get the tail and lose time there, and now they don't have the Fire Flower for this. And the more bloopers you get, the worse it's going to be.
Oh.
And there you go.
That's going to give time for Glutamic to catch up.
Yep. Japezu's going to use a P-Wing. I would probably check that just to see if it's a star or a Fire Flower. It can kind of get you going nicely. We'll see if he stops for the item here. He's just going to keep going, so...
And too late to go back to that flower now.
Japezu doesn't get through this. He's not... Oh, he's not going to have a power-up now. Yeah.
This is not a kind 6-6 at all. I mean, it's rarely ever kind, but this is especially unkind. Case in point.
Yep, with 6-6, especially early, I mean, your mind is thinking go through it as fast as I can, but you really, I mean, just get through it, honestly. Just don't take any unintentional deaths, and, I mean, unless your opponent gets crazy lucky, I mean, you're probably gonna break even, so you might as well just take your time and get through it.
And watch for boss pass.
Japezu should take this power up if he's able to get this enemy away. It's gonna go the other way.
Oh no.
It's gone.
Yeah. Oh!
High jumping Roy. Glutamic's just a 2-hitter, though.
So Glutamic is the first to clear the world, the first world of this seed. After a strong start from Japezu, even.
Yeah, I guess one pro is that the routing was pretty linear, so you know you're probably not behind as far as routing goes, but
that 6-6 hurt a lot.
Yep. Hopefully Japezu doesn't get down and he rallies and comes back. I mean, he's not out of it by any means, but just a little bit behind. He's going to have to, do some work. Glutamic might have to, make a mistake or something, but we'll see what happens.
Now 2-3. Oh! Japezu got rebounded by Roy there.
A couple of the Koopas, Ludwig in particular, and Roy, I'm pretty sure they're programmed to have their first command jump because of where they're at in their respective ships. Ludwig especially, he's down, like his sprite has to be able to jump to like attack Mario in the original game, so I always wait for him to jump. And Roy does it a lot too because it's basically guaranteed that they're going to do it. It's just a matter of if they're heavy or not.
Yeah. Considering that those two are the vanilla heavy boys, it wouldn't surprise me if that's the reason why they behave the way they do typically.
Yeah. Glutamic found 1-3, which we'll see if he goes for the item. Paragoomba lurking, so no.
Yeah, a little treacherous there.
I feel like Japezu probably thinks he's behind now, so I imagine he might go item hunting. Pipe's not useless, but if you have to play that fort, then they are completely useless. But there is a potential to skip that fort. Like, reason would tell you that that's probably not going to be the fort, but my experience with this randomizer, it's usually the least likely fort, so I wouldn't be surprised if that fort has to be played just to troll the runners.
Yeah, and considering how Japezu might be feeling right now, he might do this same play.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that might be something that I would do if I had that sort of 6-6, but Glutamic's finding all the items, so...
Yeah, Japezu found... Oh! Okay, that changes things a little, maybe.
It's definitely the better level to find. Both item levels, shockingly enough. Neither are gonna play this first fort, though. Yep, my fort senses are definitely tingling because, well, here's another hammer suit.
Did Glutamic play this one also, or did
No.
he also not? Wow, so he missed out on 2 hammer suits.
Yep. And he's not going to use the hammer to skip the one level. Oh, well, he's going to get it here, so... Japezu used the hammer.
Oh,
wow.
wait. Oh, okay. Never mind, then.
Not a bad use, really. I mean, it's a guaranteed level skip. You have no guarantee later in the seed that a hammer is going to be useful, and you also have several opportunities to pick up another one. So, a very valid play by Japezu, and it gets him right back into the match, so...
Mm-hmm. And also he has 2 hammer suits in case he has to use the other one.
3 forts.
Hello,
yeah, the hammer suit, besides being just a really good item, I mean, it allows him some opportunities for other stages that might not think to use it for, like a 7-1 or a 7-6, where you need to be big to clip. Definitely great items to have. Be careful. Okay.
And since I believe Glutamic is hanging onto that hammer, because I don't think he hammered that rock, did he?
No, he didn't. He's
Okay, so
one up on hammers at the moment.
yeah, so that could come up in Desert when it shows up.
Desert, unlikely in 4, and then if he finds another hammer, that's potential big time skip, but of course he's got to find that second hammer for it to be useful in 3.
Alright. Were any of those forced the answer? The battleship was.
Yep. Alright, so that third fort built that bridge to the level, so that first fort was definitely completely useless, and also another potential World 1 location. World 1 fort, that is. Lemmy is 5 hits, as is tradition.
Yep. We'll see if Glutamic can hang on to that fire.
Kind of a hard arena to get the fire kill if you don't get it quick. He's gonna have to slow up now. He's got 2 more hits to go, so...
One more.
Oh,
Whew.
nice. Wow, that's a pretty troll layout for World 2, but I think that means the hammer is going to be useful.
Maybe. We have to see where the other pipe landed.
Yeah. If it's just 1 fort and the fort's the last level before the castle, then it's a really troll World 2 here. Hammer's gonna skip at least 1 level here.
Ooh, nice sneak in there.
Vanilla enemies there allows him for the P speed.
Yeah.
Full P speed at that.
Oh my. Wow. That was a beautiful 4-3.
Yep, absolutely. Japezu is a vanilla speedrunner, so felt right at home with that strat. Forced 8-1.
Yeah, a lot of the power-up blocks in this stage are treacherous and rarely worth it. Ooh.
I think you could make an argument for using a cloud here if you take a death. I really don't like 8-1. It's probably one of my least favorite levels in the game in Randomizer. Because of that hot foot. That's really the only reason.
Alright, maybe this treasure ship has a hammer for Japezu to use.
I think it's a really good idea playing it and checking. It gets a cloud, so it's still a really good item to get. Glutamic is going through 8-1 now. He started with a tail. I dislike 8-1 so much. When I have a tail, I usually just fly over it, just so I don't have to deal with a lot of the enemies.
Yeah, that's what I typically do as well. Just go in that bonus pipe.
Yep. So Japezu did not scroll the screen when he went up to play this level, so Glutamic having that hammer will certainly give us our... Well, we'll see here when Japezu finishes this.
Yep. And he's gonna get a second cloud.
Oh boy.
Hammer is
oh boy.
very good.
Yep.
But he has a second chance at a hammer if he gets one from this one.
That would be incredibly lucky. Let's see. Hopefully he gets it so he can stay in this.
Nope. He's gonna have to cloud that.
Yeah. He only has the one cloud as well, and he went towards the other level, which... oh, well done. GG. Wow.
I rolled this.
Yep. Dust Minion, ladies and gentlemen. 5-9 into Atlantis, and I was just about to say he's taking the level over the fort, which is risky because you know what you're going to get with the fort in some way, shape, or form. You have no idea what you're going to get with the level, and
yeah,
this is why.
This is super backbreaking.
Yep. Especially because Glutamic got this lead by using a hammer that Japezu didn't have, and he hasn't used any clouds yet, and he's got 2, so this is very bad for Japezu.
The thing is, he's still not out, but this is a major setback.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Glutamic taking this lead while saving resources, that's really good patience by him to wait. Free World 1. I like the cloud use. I've said several times that the only bad cloud use is not using it before you beat the seed, because you can't take it to the next one. So as long as you're skipping a level, you know, there's some uses better than others, but I mean, as long as you're skipping one level and you don't take it into 8, then it's probably a good cloud play.
Yep. And Glutamic is already on his way to Larry.
Especially when you have 2 and it's World 4, like, you could absolutely get more clouds, and then suddenly you have too many, and then you can't use them at the end of the seed, and then you just sort of get stuck taking them, so it's a pretty valid play.
So, 3 worlds remaining until Darkland. We have Water, Giant, and Pipes. Hammers are from Peach.
So now Glutamic has 2.
Japezu will have 3. Oh, have 2 again. He used 1, right?
Glutamic going for the half damage boost gets clipped by Dry Bones on his way down. Let's see if there's a star here at the end.
There is.
Yep.
Get your orbs out.
Get your orbs or your bros in chat.
Okay.
Free World 4.
Wow.
So a 2-stage World 1 and a 1-fort World 4. That's this has had some pretty bad levels if you take one route, and if you go the other way, it's
Glutamic not even gonna check that bro, just gonna mosey on over to the airship.
Yep, I don't blame him. In brackets, I generally think it's probably the better play to just skip rows altogether unless they're in your way. And, I mean, he's got a cloud already that he can cloud over a nasty level. He's only got one more stage that a hammer could be useful, and he needs 2, so not really a point to play any more hammer bros, especially if you're confident in your execution.
Especially since you you have the Kingslayer. You are set for weaponry.
Yep, exactly. He literally doesn't need anything else. It'd be nice to have some other things, but these guys are good enough to beat the seed without power-ups, really. So expect him to just sort of skip anything that he can from now on.
Pipes. This is an opportunity for Japezu to gain back some ground if Pipes chooses to be the ultimate prankster. Nice clip on Japezu there.
A nice clip, but the other way had a star, so I'm pretty sure it's probably not as fast, but it looks cool, so I'll give him still points for that.
It's still faster, just not as fast as it could have been.
Yeah. Got 2 forts in World 7. Glutamic is going to try to find the final island, which might in fact be behind that pipe that has a lock, so both forts might be required.
Yep, we are... It's a hunt. We have to do it. Oh.
Japezu going for the full World 7 airship P-Speed, not quite getting it. This is another one that you can start P-Speed right from the beginning. You're probably going to take 1 hit of damage initially, but it does save time. And right now Japezu's got to do everything that he can to claw his way back into this one.
Yeah. The prize from that Piranha stage was a hammer.
Oh, wow. I don't think Glutamic has a music box either, so he'll have to play the...
Well,
that's...
I think that was an answer.
Yeah.
But is it... It might be the answer, in fact.
I think he's got to go to the middle island, bottom, or the bottom island, and play that 1 level to that 1 lone pipe. He's definitely found a way there.
Yeah.
I think it's this pipe.
He has to remember where it is.
Giving time back right now.
Yeah.
It's this pipe. One of these two.
Yeah, this is what makes pipes so, equalizer-y. Okay, he found it.
There we go. I'm pretty sure this pipe has to take him to the end, or at the very least put him on the path towards the end. And if that's the case, then that means the 2 pipes at the end might loop, which is kind of trolly, but... So probably take him to that left island and then to the promised land, if I had to guess. Or just straight there.
He's just right there.
Yep. So one of those pipes loops to the other, and then the other one goes to the power-up island.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say he was considering saving that cloud for that stage right there, because here's the thing. He doesn't know that 5-9 and Atlantis are already gone. Right.
He took a look at the fort and decided to cloud it, which I think that's a pretty good play. That's a really long fort. It can be treacherous. Once you learn the P-speed for it, you're pretty good to get to the but it's the elevator portion that really eats up the time. It's like 10 seconds just to wait just to go to the Boom Boom Arena. So I think that's a pretty good cloud. Like you said, he doesn't know it, but he doesn't have to worry about 5-9 or Atlantis, so it's a pretty good cloud.
I mean, there's still 7-5, but...
True.
Who knows?
TBD. Japezu already found the way, so he's gonna have to play through 6F3 here, but he definitely, overall, the routing, he's done World 7 a lot faster than Glutamic, so he's gonna gain some time back there.
Yeah, despite playing Atlantis, he is closing the distance quite not insignificantly, I would say.
Yeah. I think they're both gonna need a hammer from Peach here to have the double hammer play even be valid. Or even be capable of doing it, I should say.
Alright, Glutamic put that other plant to sleep, so... Well, here's water. What do we get? Anchor. That is not a hammer. It never will be.
Double hammer would have been pretty nice here in World 3 as well. It's going to save at the very least 2 levels, because if this fort doesn't do it, you have to play 1 level and then another fort, and then you can skip 2 levels. Or if this fort is the answer, you could skip 4. It's unfortunate, but it's sort of how it goes in brackets. People aren't usually on the hunt for hammers.
Oh, wait. Oh, man.
That's quite huge.
Yeah.
So, Japezu can play the first fort, double hammer, and head to that pipe, which that could give him... unless it's a 3 fort, he's going to find the answer, so... Japezu is about to make a major swing in this race, back towards potentially getting the lead.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, like, what did we say?
Gotta be careful!
Oh!
There you go. Just use a hammer suit. It's okay. You got another one. Glutamic checked the anchor, and it's a mushroom. Hasn't really seen too punishing of stages going the scenic route. And now we'll see just how close Japezu can make it. He's got to play 1 fort, and then he's going to be off to the races.
The thing is, I think we saw the triple forter already.
There were 6 forts in World 6.
Yeah.
There were 3 forts in World 6. Gosh.
6 forter. I don't even want to think about that.
Right.
Anyway, Glutamic might still end up with the lead, but it's going to be greatly diminished.
Yep. It looks like he is going to hold on to it. He made nice work going through those stages, and this is just the answer, so... Japezu probably going to be about 30 seconds behind going into World 8. As opposed to, what, 2 minutes? 2.5 minutes?
I would assume so, yeah. So anyway, how many bridges?
Zero. Wendy was a 5-hitter, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he's off the screen at 30:20. We'll see when Japezu exits the screen. There's a cloud from Peach, or Toadstool.
Alright, see a fort, do a fort. Let's go.
So 41 second lead for Glutamic. Not bad considering Japezu had to play Atlantis.
Gatekeeper.
Japezu doesn't know how close he actually is, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just gambles and just starts looking. Like, plays maybe one fort and just goes.
Peach gave a cloud, so...
Yep. Going through 5F1 a little faster than Glutamic as well, and Glutamic's got to be careful here.
Yeah, he's gonna miss out, yeah.
Always feels bad to hit this P-switch the long way. It's kind of a scary jump to get back up top there as well. Japezu.
Very slowly creeping up on Glutamic now.
Yep, he certainly has the vanilla skills to hit this one cycle, and Glutamic is not even going to check the first pipe. He's going to go to the second one.
There's a lock right there.
Japezu's not going to make it, but he's not going to have to wait here. He's just going to...
Oh.
0 bridges.
Okay,
like
then.
said.
We'll see what Japezu does.
It's always 0 bridges, I'm telling you. Oof. Glutamic almost slid right into that hot foot. It's the everyman clip. I think he's a player that only tries the clip up here once. And I think Japezu just goes for clips, so we'll see if Glutamic can keep the power up. It's going to be pretty close if he doesn't, but pretty friendly hallway. Glutamic's good.
Hammers to the face.
Yeah. Wow. Japezu made up so much time, but just ran out of runway. Gets the first mac and cheese as well. Get your GGs in chat for Glutamic Acid. Just playing an overall solid seed.
Yeah. Well done. Both of them. And that was just the first game.
Yeah. I think Japezu has settled down a little bit, and I think he's going to come back in the second game stronger, and I think it's going to be another really close match between these guys, and we'll see if we get game 3 out of it. It's about a 23-second difference.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get our racers set up for the second one.
Yep, stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back shortly for the second race. We just have to get the seed rolled and all that, and we will be back. So stay tuned.
All right, everyone, we return with the second game of this series.
Yep, the first race was separated by, I believe it was about 20 or 30 seconds. Items definitely had the ability to change how this game ended, so we'll see what the item situation looks like in this seed, but it is the same flags. Levels and forts are shuffled, and hammers do not break locks.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that was a very, very quite back and forth, very swingy game 1. It's definitely worth a rewatch when you have the time.
Yep, I mean, considering how close it was, and Japezu was forced to play Atlantis, I mean, I think we're in for another really close race here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we went over the race times that they clocked in at for game 1, but they were Glutamic got 33.55. Japezu got 34.25. That's a 30-second difference, yeah.
While we have a second, let's get the guesses going for what world we're going to start with. I want to see an RWO. I want to see 7 first. Let's get it.
I'll go vanilla world order.
All right. Yin and yang. I like it.
And we have some time before the feed catches up. So I guess if there's anything we need to go over, as mentioned before, the winner of this match will square off against Teeks or Tozzle, a match that will be determined tomorrow at 8:05 p.m. Eastern.
Whoever should win that match, I think that's another really great matchup for either of those two. So I think whatever happens with that, we're going to be in for another good matchup. Pretty much all the rest of the way through brackets, I'd say. It's only going to get harder, and the level of competition is only going to get higher.
Apologies for the wait. A break was needed for both of our runners. But we will be starting up in about roughly 30 seconds or so.
Yeah. If there was any time for Japezu to have a really good game, now would be it. This is last chance. He's got to win this one, or his tournament is going to be over. Glutamic needs this win to move on. Does have a cushion, though. He can have another chance. So, big game here. Let's see what happens.
All right. What are we starting with?
Again.
5 again.
All right, 2 forts on the ground. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Long, but straightforward.
Oh! Okay, we got some diverging paths. Japezu's gonna go, the paradox pipe to get to that fort. This does mean he's gonna have to scale it back.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know about this. He is playing a stage that would be in his way otherwise anyways, but... Oh my gosh, that cheap. Nearly took him out.
That would have been real bad if that had happened.
I think Glutamic is ultimately the...
Well, we saw how big hammers were last game, so...
Yeah. 2F in World 5, it's unacceptable.
And the worst enemy to spawn there, the Rebel Hotfoot.
So let's see. Glutamic still has to go up and play 8-2.
8-2.
Japezu's going to have to play the tower, so they'll probably be pretty close to even when it all plays out.
Yeah. And Glutamic may or may not have that hammer.
Yep. Let's see where the, he's going to...
Never mind, it's in the way.
Yep. Lucky.
Okay. Okay. We're good. And oh, What an unfortunate place to put a star.
Yeah, you might as well get P-Speed there, yep. Try to carry it through as far as you can. Which he's a vanilla runner, so...
Glutamic's being a bit bold here.
Yeah. Not taking the sand small. It's he's got to watch out for this cheap at the end, though. We saw Japezu, I think, won a 50-50 on hitboxes. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait patiently for it. Or it should just not show up at all.
So, they're basically dead even.
Yep, just like that. Oh, but a small marathon for Glutamic.
Okay, then.
Oh. That power-up is a trap.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that power-up is such a trap more often than not.
That paratrooper is positioned just right to jump straight down there.
Yep. Any enemy that hops is gonna get you. The little Goombas, the red Goombas with wings, you think you got enough time, but... And then this is, what, 4-6 with no boss staff because of the big enemy set, so that's nice. It's a nice friendly enemy set to get. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Nice grab of that shell somehow. I don't even know how he did that.
Hitboxing, but on your corner this time?
Oh. Fanfare.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that, but you know what? It's nice to have a little cushion.
Right. He did get down to 1 life, I think, in the first seed, but that 6-6 was a little bit of an outlier, I think.
Yep, no first class for Japezu.
Yep, both in the same airship, though, so... I'm really glad that it worked out like that. I never like to see somebody get down in the first world from a route divergence, but thankfully it basically was the same amount of time either way. And it answered the question for us, because I'm sure we all wanted to know, so... What would be faster? Alright, so... RWO is dead, VWO is dead. Another World 5 start. What do we got for the second world? I'm gonna go 7.
1.
1.
And...
Long 1.
Why you keep doing this, grass?
So, in all likelihood, you would guess that that's 1 fort. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm noticing 1 fort not in the location that you expect it to be, so this time it probably will be, but if it's not, just remember my words.
Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot too. 1F has been strangely absent from its normally expected places.
Yeah, that's why I stopped calling it on stream, because it was like hardly ever when I said it was going to be. Okay.
Glutamic taking some bit of time to maintain that fire.
1-6, losing that fire looks like it's, well, it would have. If he would have kept the tail, would have saved him some time, but he's gonna have to take the escalator.
Who's in the lead? Japezu, by about a hair.
Alright, let's see what this fort is. There you go.
There it is.
It's
But
too
is
bad.
there?
Oh, okay, he gets a tail. I was going to say it's too bad he lost that tail because it would have been good for this stage too. But
Yeah,
luckily, he
yeah.
gets one.
Because Japezu had to wait because he accidentally got a P-Speed when he didn't want it yet.
I'll take that power up early. Tail is really good
Very
item.
good here too.
Yeah.
But got P-Speed too early. Again.
So the enemy set turned out to be not as difficult as I would have thought it would be. A lot of times with a really difficult enemy set in this level, if I have the tail, I'll fly up top and hit the P-switch. Just because I'm not even sure if it's slower, but it's definitely safer than just going the regular route. That's a play I make a lot, if I can.
Yeah, it does cut down. It does cut a bit of the waiting for this shell that can hurt you.
Another hammer.
Double hammer play is go if it comes up.
They're both gonna get it. Okay, so now they both have 2 hammers, and we still got all our worlds where they can be applied, so we'll see what comes up next. Larry's heavy. 3. 5 hitter. It's a pretty good arena to fight heavy Koopas in.
Yeah.
You just gotta get them into a rhythm, and then it's easy.
And don't cede the high ground. Don't cede the high ground.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this a best of 3? Yes.
Oh, we didn't see the item, and there's World 7. This takes him to that bottom left island. This is gonna get... well, never mind. It's useless.
Thanks, Pipes.
Yeah. Good piece of information, though.
Okay, this is a triple forwarder, because there's a second lock there and a missing bridge there.
Yeah. Invalid. At least you know you never have to go back to that first island. That's one good thing about that. Glutamic. It's gonna... looks like he's gonna take the same route. Are they gonna hit the 1 and 3? That's the question.
The 3-sided die. What do we have here? Well, that lock's still in place.
Yeah. He could have scrolled the screen to see. Okay, gotta play
That was not
another
the
one.
answer.
Oof. This is a decision right now. Do you bite the bullet and just play those levels in the 4, or do you go searching for the other one that might not be it? This is,
Yeah.
if I'm in this situation, I'm pretty scared about what my opponent's doing.
Yeah. Interesting dilemma happening now.
Yeah, but luckily he found the other one pretty quickly, so probably won't feel too bad either way. It would be nice if this broke the lock, though.
Glutamic pretty much doing the same exact play.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, nice job. Nice job by both the runners to recognize that they could find another way and not just plowing forward.
Okay. Sorry, I misread the map. Okay. So I think there's 2 levels in the way at the moment. This one is not especially threatening, especially if you can speed through all of it.
I think it's just one level and then the piranha stage, isn't it? Yeah. No music box, so they're both going to get another item here.
A cloud.
Wow. 2 seeds with pretty good items if you take the time to go get them. Let's see what Ludwig does here with the uneven terrain.
One hitter.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. So desert, water, giant, and ice remaining.
6. $14.04 fade out.
And
Nice.
more
Alright.
double hammer play, but only this time both of them have it.
Yep. And this is... You could technically cloud this level in double hammer and just go through all of it. I'm really glad that he checked to see what it was, because this is a really short beta level and it's pretty non-threatening, so... And last seed, that pipe right there took him right to the end, so we'll see where it takes him this time.
Yeah. Yeah, this double hammer play is especially big because there are no forts in that mix up there.
Yep. Yep, this is really like the ideal double hammer play.
Although the hunt for the correct pipe is still going to be a thing.
Oh boy. Yep, get that star as soon as you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Icky, enemy layout and, of fortuitous star placement, if there ever was one.
Yep, if that's me and I'm in this level, I want out as soon as possible. I'm stopping for this power-up too.
Glutamic's got some choices now. He's going this way.
He's going towards the fort. If you go towards the other pipe that Japezu didn't check, you would have a chance to see the island, so that is technically a benefit of going that way. There you go.
Okay. So, not really much of a lead change, although Glutamic needs to do a coin flip at some point.
Yeah, I think the only time advantage from this play is like a pipe transition or two, so like you said, not really much of a lead change, but Glutamic, if he makes the right decisions, he is going to gain some time here.
Alright, what is this fort? 6F2.
Good power-up to use. Both of them.
And
Oh,
and what
what
are
are
these hitboxes?
Merely a suggestion, as Frantic said last night. Alright, so Glutamic still has to play a level to get to the end, and he's also got to make the right decision here. I imagine he'll go down... Oh, well, he's gonna he's going to know where he needs to go now, so...
Yeah, so I guess no coin flip necessary.
Yeah. And Glutamic played an extra Hammer Brother that didn't give anything that he's gonna significantly take the lead with, so he's still
yeah.
Well...
Glutamic's gonna cloud this.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You got two, you might as well. Careful.
3. Oh. Oh!
Oh, there goes the lead.
I think that was a 5-hitter because I think Koopaling's become intangible after the final hit.
Yep, she's definitely a 5-hitter. Again. Don't give up the high ground.
3, 4, 5.
Right. Second race in a row that Japezu took a pretty costly death on a Koopa, and Glutamic was able to get through it unscathed. Okay. Wow. What was a 30-second lead for Japezu has turned into about a... I don't even know. Let's see on the fade out. $19.02 to... This could be good. Still good.
Yep. And not really much of a coin flip, considering that fort's just right there, you do it anyway.
Right. You do that one, and then, do they have 3 hammers? Because if they do, I mean, they could just break that lock and sneak in the back way to get that other fort, too, so...
Was there a 3rd hammer?
No. There couldn't have been.
Oh, that was not the answer.
Glutamic's going the wrong way now. This way it's 2 levels, the other way it's just 1. And now we are just about synced. And I think Japezu's going to go for the... Yep.
Well, this is a chance for Japezu to spring to the lead if he pulls this off, which he does.
Oh my gosh. Madman. Wow. So that's like, what, 3 lead changes within the last level or 2?
Yeah. Okay, Glutamic did not bonk on the hidden 1-up off screen.
Oof, okay. These guys are putting on a show right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Alright, not a threatening elevator ride. Glutamic is Big Mario, so a little less scary, but Japezu cleans up the rest of the fort nicely. And now they're going to be able to get out of here. Japezu skipping that, brother.
Okay, and yep, alright.
Hey.
Here's a cloud, get a cloud.
Yeah. Glutamic's gonna skip that one, and he might...
he is... Oh, he's, okay.
Probably gonna miss out on that cloud, I would imagine.
Unless the bro moves inward.
pretty quick level on Glutamic's side. Those one-tile jumps are, especially with the ice physics, can be scary, especially if you're feeling pressure from the race.
He's
wow.
going for it anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, he will get that cloud after all.
Big brain.
We might see a double cloud in the future.
Yep, so Japezu has the lead for now. Glutamic has the
Hammer suit
cloud
from
advantage.
Peach.
Gatekeeper.
So, yeah, so both these players are probably set for items. They're probably not going to ignore the rest of the bros from this point on.
Yep, I would imagine so. Well, depending on the fort layout, or this World 6 layout, if it looks like a hammer is going to skip most of the world, I might go, like, one scroll to try a hammer brother. That's out of my way, but otherwise, yeah, I'm probably just going to play with if it's in my way, but...
Oh yeah, there is still the chance that it has come up more than I can count.
But Japezu's not gonna see the hammer from that first bro. And this is...
Okay.
So yeah, I think if you get a hammer, you're at the end of the world. Glutamic's probably gonna skip as well. We really want to know what that bro has. There's the pipe.
Oh.
And must go back.
Japezu's gotta work for it. Okay, Glutamic is also gonna do that play.
Looks like they're gonna do pretty much the same route, so not really a time change either way. Glutamic's gotta be careful though.
That cannon will be the answer. There we go.
There he is, the wall jump specialist. Getting the wall jump over the map. That's pretty much the same as the wall jump in 6-9. Yeah. We saw Teeks and Stewie get it one right after the other in like 2 seconds apart the other day in a race, so the strat that the vanilla speedrunners are certainly putting to practice, and it saves probably, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, depending on how fast you go.
Alright, so... one remaining world, the giant land, and there's a fort right there, so, yep.
See a fort, play a fort. Every time in this situation. I don't even know what level of behind I would have to feel in order to skip that fort right there.
Playing 5-9 in Atlantis, back-to-back, no way around it.
Yeah. Now we need to see if the pipes at the end loop to each other. That would be pretty troll, especially if this pipe takes you to the very beginning of World 4.
No, Glutamic is not going to get the off-screen one grab. He is, a couple pixels short. Also, that fort was not the answer.
Yeah.
But it could have been. There might have been a lock in the way. Oh, just a tip when you're playing this stage. In the background, those hills, that patch of just 3 hills, that's where you jump. That's your marker.
Good to know. Because I've never used a marker before, and sometimes I take damage because I jump from different spots, so... Japezu putting the P-Wing to good use here in the 4F2. Glutamic finishing up 4F1. In World 4, what a surprise.
And that is going to be it for the first 7 worlds very soon. The final airship remaining is going to be the first one. So... a very short affair.
Coming up. Last one was pretty easy, so... let's see what happens when the runners really got to make some big-time decisions here. I mean, the last one was pretty... I mean, anybody could have done that one.
Yeah. Yeah, a fort and an airship ahead. That's a pretty sizable lead at this stage in the seed.
Yeah.
Glutamic's way.
I don't think Glutamic has played particularly bad or made a lot of mistakes, so I'll be interested to find out like what his routing decisions, if he's going to gamble because he feels behind, does he think he's ahead and he's going to play a fort, see a fort, play a fort. That's
Well, Japezu clouds that panel.
pretty linear so far.
Yeah, which was bad news for Glutamic in terms of catching up.
It is, however, if that first tank, and it is required. So now if Glutamic just goes ahead and plays it, he's going to catch up a lot of time here. These pipe transitions add up.
I don't typically see runners going straight for the...
Yes!
Wow! Okay. Finally.
I rolled this one.
And
I'll go for that tank if I feel behind, certainly. So it's all going to depend on what Glutamic is feeling, I guess. Just gonna do the cloud.
Yep. Now make the bridge. Oh! What?
I've never seen that before. Somebody clip that, please.
What?
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. What just happened? And it's 7F2. For anybody that just missed it, normally you spawn the coin blocks and then you try to clip. Japezu just spawned the very first coin block and clipped at the same time, which I didn't think was possible. So, and I've been playing this for 35 years and playing this randomizer for like 5, so...
We are still learning new things.
Yeah.
About this racing this rando. Even after all these years.
Yeah, not that I'm 35 or anything.
32 over here.
I still can't believe what I just saw. Alright, so now the long trek back. and it broke that lock, so you have to go this way again.
Right.
So yeah,
This
the
does
linear
work.
route is not good for Glutamic.
Yeah. Although, if this lock breaks the one we saw in the dark area, this does open a branching path, perhaps.
Yep. Glutamic
Oh.
died.
Oh dear. Okay, still linear.
Yeah. So the next pipe has to take him to the end, I think. That's all of them. Dark room somewhere. It's a good place where it starts you too in the upper left. You can look all over the place, and you don't have to worry about. Yeah, there you go. You don't got to worry about hands in this flag set, which is really nice. I hate when hands decide the flag set. But there was one more set, but that was right next to it. -1.
There we go. Slap on that hammer suit and let's see it. Come on, let's see it.
Yeah, here we go. Game 3, everybody.
The
Exactly
first
what
one,
everybody wants.
the first one this year. Let's go.
Yeah. These two seeds have had it all. You guys are getting spoiled. 5-9 into Atlantis in the first seed, 4-7-5 in the second one. Another mac and cheese from
Swag
Japezu.
clip. And
Both these races could just be clipped as highlights.
soon, hammers to the face. And there we go. Game 3 is happening.
Nice. It's exactly what I expected when I saw these two signed up, or these two matched up, and exactly why I signed up for commentary. I knew these were going to be close races.
Indeed.
Glutamic is going to follow the same route and see that that fort was necessary, but did not lead to anything this way.
And a little mixed up here.
Yeah, it's a good point in chat. I mean, that's when we saw him really break away on that lead. He had one, but I mean, in 7-5, when he just... Man, those clips were amazing.
Yeah.
Somebody clip that in chat.
I mean, we can do it during the... Like, once this is over.
Yeah,
You're allowed to do that. And, so much hopping around. Here comes... Here we go. Oh! And with that, he is going to, nope on this, and let's just move on.
I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, losing that, dead pixel on the statue, that... It always hurts.
Yeah. But with that, we got a split, so we're going to go to a Game 3. What everybody wanted during Swiss, you're now going to get a Game 3. It's going to be hype. Everybody come back in about 5 minutes, and we're going to get the show on the road. Can't wait.
All right. Don't touch that dial.
Yep, we'll be right back.
Well, folks, we all wanted this to happen, and it finally did. The first Game 3 of this year's tournament.
Yep, we Saw our format change this year to Swiss, which led to a lot more of a competitive group stage where everybody only played 2 races, and we saw several splits between the runners, and everybody was always calling out for a game 3. We weren't able to do that, and now we can, and we all get more Mario, so let's go.
Mm-hmm. And it's like a repeat of last year. They both split, and they're on another tiebreaker. Will this end the same way? We'll just have to find out.
Yep, stakes can't get higher than this. 1 game, determine your own fate, basically. You got to execute, route well. This is for the whole kit and caboodle, for all the marbles.
So, we don't really have a dedicated tiebreaker flag set this year, so it is going to be the same flags that you saw 2 seats prior.
Yep, just straight up bracket flags, except they're all question mark panels the whole way through. I think this race has, well, it definitely has more significance than last year. Last year was just for an entry into the bracket. This is an actual bracket match where the winner advances, so definitely more on the line here. We'll see who comes out on top. It's going to be a close race. Strap in.
So everyone, while we wait for the feed to catch up, get your guesses in on what the first world's going to be for the last time this series.
I'm just going to say 7. It's going to be 5 again for the 3rd seat in a row, but I'll just keep saying 7.
Let's will into existence. Vanilla World Order. Make it 5 again.
All right, let's do it.
The timer on Japezu's side should be ticking down. There it goes.
All right. I'm over here taking deep breaths like I'm playing.
Desert.
With a pipe up front.
We checking.
Both gonna go around the bottom and skip the Hammer Brother. Japezu's Glutamic's gonna stop for a power up. If you know the vanilla P speed strat here, you can get through every time undamaged. If you do exactly what Japezu just did, you can bounce off the Lakitu towards the end.
Yeah, and that's assuming there's no enemies in the way. There tend to be. Yikes.
This power up could be big for these forts here. But not necessarily this fort.
Yeah. If you know... The strategy is the same as it always is for this fight. Just keep moving, and the fireball pattern is the same as it always will be.
Yeah. There are 2 opportunities to stop for power-ups, however, I don't know, whenever I stop for power-ups, I usually get nicked somewhere along the way shortly after, so, like you said, just keep going. Quick World 2, though.
Oh, could not get the mass jump that time.
Yeah. The Specialist is 1 for 2 today, I think, on attempted wall jumps.
Alright, that's it for Morton. And we got some people from the race that happened on SpeedGaming Prime have shown up. Hello! We have a Game 3 finally!
Yep, two really close seeds. The first two, really within 30 seconds of each other. Even the second one up until the end. Glutamic just sort of gave up once Japezu finished, but two really close matches here. Well, there's
Okay,
five.
oh, now Sky shows up.
Yeah. So 1 fort to play, and then the twisty castle is going to be forced here. That's going to take him up top.
That anchor could be anything except hammer or whistle. We'll see if it comes into play.
Both of them are up to a Fire Flower power-up, which probably, I mean, this or the tail is your best. I prefer the Fire Flower just because I can kill enemies in my way, go faster, I can still do all the P-speed strats, and feel really confident knowing that I have 3 hits before I take a death. But tail can be really nice too.
Ooh, I don't think he meant to lose those power-ups.
No. Oh!
Oh dear. Almost a boot to the head there.
You know, das Boot. Let's see if Glutamic, he's going to take it a little slower, but he's going to keep his power-ups, it looks like.
Now, you can duck jump over those thwomps safely. Alright, anchor is flower.
That would have been tragic if that was a cloud. It's pretty risky using it there, honestly, because if it is a cloud, you're going to blow past that fort and have to come back and play it anyways. But going into levels with power-ups is pretty important, so I can't blame him for trying.
Yeah. Let's see what Glutamic does. Is he also gonna... Oh, he's gonna go for the... Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, he passed up on that first star, which could have got him some time, but he's gonna gain some anyways, just for doing that damage boost and regaining his Fire Flower right here.
And, 3-2. This one... Oh! Hitboxed! Let's see how they treat Glutamic.
So far, so good.
Well, better.
Yep, Glutamic picking up a little more time here, so clawing his way back in.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I know, Glutamic is not a speedrunner of this game and only plays random. Japezu has many hours on this game, as you saw the nice P-speed strats through that level. Glutamic gonna give a little bit of a time back there, but as long as he can make it through unscathed, it's fine.
I love when the Fire Nipper just fires the one fireball.
Right, right. No first class clip for Japezu. He's gonna fly coach.
There's been no real divergence so far.
Nope, not really an opportunity to do anything major.
Yeah,
Curious to see when that first 50-50 is going to show up and make him have to make a decision. Two worlds down, Japezu with a slight lead. Could Get your guesses for what world's next. Let's see, 7. I get
The Cloud from Peach. And you can't keep getting away with this, Grass.
Japezu gonna go for the P-Speeds again here. And a favorable enemy set's gonna allow him to he'll probably try to go the whole way with it.
Oh, got clipped, but that's reasonably fast, I would say, yeah.
Nice recovery. So Glutamic was slowly clawing his way back in. Japezu regained some of that time back just by doing a little faster strats. He is losing his power-ups, though, and Glutamic is not, so... if they want to skip a level here, they're going to have to beat this stage. Or this floor.
No item for either of them here. I mean, they could get it, but is not recommended in this scenario.
Yeah, I'll take beating 1/4 the regular way over an unknown level any day.
I mean, that panel could be Atlantis for all we know. In fact, it did happen.
Yeah.
Hello, Boss Bass.
Angry sudden level with the Boss Bass.
Yeah. Those 3 hills right there, that's my jumping point.
Okay. Pretty non-threatening enemy set otherwise, so once you get past the initial shock of seeing Boss Bass chasing you in a desert, pretty easy to just speed to the end.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You can do P-Speed here.
Yeah. He's gonna do just that. Okay, and... Okay. Well, couldn't maintain it.
Just gonna go. He's small, though, so... Alright, he's gonna check the power-up.
Yeah, and unfortunately that power-up in the first item box, I should say, was a star, so Glutamic is not gonna have a leaf, so... He's gonna have to do the same thing, because I don't think he can do the, yeah.
Yep. Gonna gain time back, though, not going for that power-up, so they're really they're right there with each other. Yep. Japezu's gonna have to play the end here a little cautiously.
Yeah. Okay. He made that note bridge a little shorter than Japezu did, so I was worried.
10-13 card grab and 10-21.
21.
Nope. 8 seconds. Oh boy.
But Glutamic has a power-up, so...
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Lead change right there, and a hammer. Alright, this is a much more favorable...
Change in bro type, too.
Yeah.
Although I expect Japezu to... Yep, he's doing it.
Either bailed out or lost it, I'm sure. I think he lost it.
He stopped for a power-up. Goodbye, Larry.
10:26 on the wand grab. Was 8 seconds. Let's see where we're at now.
Water, giant, ice, and pipes remaining.
Alright, so about a 15-second lead for Glutamic now. Storm's back into this. Just like the other two, I mean, for the people that weren't here before, this is exactly how the first 2 races went, back and forth the whole race. within 30 seconds of each other going into World 8, so... World 3 with a lock up front and 1 fort visible. Gonna have to play some levels before they can do pipe checks, though. We got 7-7 here. Japezu might go for the clip there through the pipe.
Oh, we've only seen Teeks pull this off.
But he's got a tail.
Yeah, he has a tail. He can't do it.
Might want a damage boost.
Glutamic gets the 1 cycle.
I don't think he can get it with the tail, so... Yeah.
Yeah, because tail's gonna gut his momentum. Yeah.
Well... It's acceptable, I would say. There's a second lock, so... We're clear. We just have to find the pipe.
Okay, there's a lock right there.
Cloud for Glutamic.
And a lock there as well.
Thankfully, Japezu is gonna... Oh, nice dodge. Ugh. And takes damage. Luckily, Japezu is gonna play the same bro and get the same cloud, so there's not gonna be an advantage cloud-wise. They're both going towards this fort. Am I missing something?
Was
Did they
there
see
a
the pipe up there already? Okay, I see.
Yeah, there's some brainstorming going on here.
Go down here.
Yeah, there's some brainstorming going on here.
Yeah, I was about to say, why aren't they checking... Okay, I don't know what Japezu's doing now. Okay,
well,
so you have to play that fort.
Yeah, little does he know that Japezu is correct.
Yeah. Yep, thankfully he's playing a stage that isn't too long. Glutamic, these stages, I would say, probably break even.
Yeah, although Japezu is in the lead at the moment.
Yep. Japezu was a little more assertive on his decision-making, so another lead change. That's, what, the 3rd or 4th one?
Oh dear.
Japezu got a little impatient there, and there.
Oh! Ouch, that was Glutamic's chance to take it back.
Yeah.
Yep, alright, we're P-winging it. It's slower, but it's, a lot safer.
Yep. Kind of hard to get through that part, though.
Yeah, Tunnel of Love is,
Nice,
okay.
Nice platforming by Glutamic there to avoid taking damage. And he's got a Fire Flower. Let's see if he tries to keep it all the way through or not.
He is. He wants to hang on to it. Aww. I wonder, does Glutamic have a cloud?
They both do, yeah. They both went out of their way to play a Hammer Brother in this world and got one, luckily.
Well, Glutamic knows that pipe's the answer. Japezu does not, so... he might cloud this? Yep.
Yeah, why not? He got 2.
I mean, there's a bro in the way, but...
Oh, good thing.
A hammer! Okay, Ice and Giant are still at large.
Yep. Japezu missed that hammer, correct?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Glutamic has 2.
I think Japezu has 1. So he'll be able to do 1, but not both. If both skips are of any use at all.
Yep, unless it's a pipe, there's always going to be a guaranteed 1 skip in 6 if you break the rock in like the middle of the level layout. So Glutamic potentially has 2 skips. Unlikely in 4 though.
Here comes a 4.
Wow. Nice.
That's interesting pipe arrangement there.
They got another cloud too from Peach or Toadstool.
Japezu has a bit of an edge because he has fire. Glutamic doesn't.
Gatekeeper. We only see 1 fort on the map. If there's 2 and it's tucked away in that starting corner, it's going to be a long world.
And Japezu, 1 cycles, keeps the flower. Let's go. That's really hard to do.
Will Glutamic answer?
Glutamic as well.
Answer.
Wow.
And that's it for Giant Land. See ya. We hardly knew ya. This is so close.
Yeah, this is crazy.
One hit Iggy. Get out of here, son. Glutamic going for P-Speed as well. He's 1 stomp. Alright. Will the hammers be useful in 6, and how many of them will be useful is going to be a major question we need answered going forward.
Yeah.
Pipes can be an equalizer too. It's 3 forts. Wow.
Well, that's a linear start. No, it's not.
Yeah, this is, this could get interesting. Oh my. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
We have a 3-sided die here.
Yeah, this is, yeah, 1 shot here, I guess. If this breaks the lock in the upper left-hand corner of that, that'll be great. Ideal for the viewers. Alright, what did that do? Didn't break the upper left, we know that. Aw.
Oh, wow.
Japezu has 3 clouds in his inventory. This World 6, even if they can't skip a lot, is going to be pretty fast for him.
Yeah, Glutamic getting mixed up.
He's got to use them, though. Can't... Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. No, those hammers are gonna have to come in real clutch now. That 1 level, the rock that skips 1 level, that 1 level has to be Atlantis or something.
Yep. Yep, this is extremely bad for Glutamic at the moment. It's a long fort, too. So I would say Japezu has a pretty decent lead at the moment. He was 20 seconds down according to chat.
Oh, let's see how this layout is.
This might be a prime example of why you need to... Okay, he's gonna...
Oh,
I don't know why he did that.
He probably shouldn't have done that.
No.
But then again, he has clouds to spare.
Yeah, I mean, he's saving a pipe transition, but he could have saved the whole level. Carpet fort. Is Glutamic in the right fort?
Yes, he is.
Okay. What is Japezu doing?
Trying to get to P-Speed, I guess.
Okay. Makes it through unscathed. He's going to have a Fire Flower for Boom Boom.
And, no music box for Glutamic, so he's gonna have to play this.
Boss Bass again. Menace. Just a star. Yep. He could have skipped whatever this is. Thankfully, it's
Niagara
only...
Falls.
Yeah. Thankfully, this is all it is, because it could have been much, much worse. Never punished. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, thankfully he broke out of it. Okay. Yep, Japezu gonna cloud this as well.
And this is... he's home free.
Yeah. It's gonna be about a world ahead. So...
Yeah,
World
that
8's
losing
gonna
that
need
coin...
to be an equalizer here.
Yeah, that three-sided die in pipes really, really hurt Glutamic there.
Yeah, I wasn't able to track exactly the route Japezu took and how Glutamic went the opposite way, but he's still not out of it. I mean, World 8 can do anything. Yeah, I mean, he has two hammers, so he has nothing to lose by...
Yeah, he can afford that.
Yeah. He doesn't have as many clouds, though, so we're definitely going to see a level that he's going to have to play that Japezu was able to skip. Probably this one.
Probably with that fort that he's plotted.
Right.
And... False Tank is a beta stage.
Yep, forced 2 levels and a fort. And if I'm playing this seed, I love this first screen. You get the false tank out of the way right out of the bat. You know that your opponent has to do the same thing, and you never have to come back to this screen. So I love this first screen if I'm playing. I mean, if you execute as well as Japezu's doing, then you know that your opponent's not gaining any time on you. But they're also not losing any time, so there is that factor. Salutes in chat.
Yep, and here goes the second hammer. And what is this fort that he skipped? Fort Knox. Okay. That's...
It's bad.
Yeah.
I think he does have a P-Wing, though, so it's not going to hurt as much as it could have. But still. These are all just free time gains for Japezu.
Oh, I don't think he wanted to do that, because since they moved on top of him... Yeah, yeah. Okay, he lucked out in the
Yeah.
battle layout there.
Wow. That was Fire Bros with water. This would have been GG. Valid seed, by the way. Oh yeah, is anybody gonna guess what the bridges are? We got a -1 so far, which it was -1 last seed. I'm gonna say 0 again, which technically I guess it was 0 last seed as well. Another cloud.
Yeah, that was from Peach, the final Peach letter.
I can't remember what Japezu's inventory looked like. I think he has another anchor, which is a fire flower, but I could be mistaken. I know he doesn't have a hammer suit.
I think so too.
It's a good cloud use there too. He knows he doesn't have to come back. There's another lock, so just find the pipe.
Okay.
3 seeds in a row, the 8s have been pretty linear, all things considered.
Yeah.
Could be. Yep, I think it's just beyond that level. Right. Nope. Hambridge.
Rolled 8's being a trickster.
Yep. Upper left. Yep, and then the Hambridge. To the elbow, right?
Okay, this should take him to the elbow. There. Okay. And... okay.
Oh, I saw the ice. I got excited.
Yeah. Yeah, well, 610's not exactly sweet either.
Right. Curious to see if Glutamic will check that second pipe before playing more, or if they'll do the same thing as Japezu.
Yeah, he's on borrowed time now.
Yep, he's gonna need a lot of help.
Especially since Japezu is going to enter Bowser's Castle with the Fire Flower at the ready.
Mm-hmm. And he's 2 for 2 on mac and cheeses, by the way. Boom boom slide on Glutamic's side, nice.
Still no idea what causes that.
Oh yeah, Japezu has a very interesting way of fire killing Bowser. That hopefully he'll get to put on display here.
We might see it.
Alright. And... oh, jinxed it.
Oof. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. At this point, just go open the door. Never mind.
Yep, he's probably panicking right now. He doesn't realize how far he's ahead, but it looks like Japezu is going to avenge his loss. 35 fireballs here.
Alright, here we go! And here's oh! I don't think that was a bad pattern. I think he just, he wasn't close enough to the edge.
Yeah. Either that or he stopped ducking a little too soon, but gotta be careful here. He's gonna go with the cuddle strats.
We'll go. One more to go.
Yeah.
And... Series over.
Get your GGs in chat, everybody, for Japezu, who is going to avenge his sudden death gain loss for brackets last year to glutamic acid to move on to play the winner of Teeks versus Tazel. GG.
Japezu clocks in at 32-16.
That's man, that takes a lot of concentration and patience to be down 1-0 and come back and be able to take the next two. That's that's very impressive on his part.
And Glutamic sees the writing on the wall and has thrown in the towel.
Yep. GG to Glutamic as well. Just it's had a lot of tough pairings in Swiss, and then it always sucks to go up 1-0 and not move on, but performed very well, didn't really make any major mistakes. It was just this seed, Japezu went left, Glutamic went right, and left was the correct way. I mean, they pretty much routed all the worlds the same for the most part, except for 7.
Alright, we're gonna see if we can get Glutamic at least in the room for post-game comments. Because
Yep,
I
I know
know
Japezu doesn't usually do interviews, but maybe we can get Glutamic in here. Looks like we will.
we are joined by Glutamic Acid. GG.
GG. That was pretty intense.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun watch back, I think, but all 3 races were very close. You guys were within, 30 seconds of each other pretty much the whole way. At least the first 2 races went like that, and then this one the same way. Up until World 7, there were probably 6 or 7 lead changes, and I think you were like 20 seconds ahead in World 7. You went and played...
The wrong fort.
Yep, and
Yeah,
he happened to guess
that
correctly
made
on
all
the
the
1 and 3.
That made all the difference.
Yep. You guys pretty much routed like the whole seed the same. Like that was really the one major difference between it all.
Other than that, I mean, the last seed was pretty linear. Even like,
Yep.
yeah, World 8 was
Yeah.
pretty linear, and yeah.
I
think there was
want to
no
say
real
something about.
opportunities.
I need to say something about that game 1 though. Did you know what those levels you skipped when hammering that rock in desert?
No, not at all. What?
5-9 and Atlantis back to back.
Oof.
Yeah.
Japezu
yeah.
did not have the hammer, so he was forced to cloud the 5-9, only to find himself in Atlantis.
Yeah, and then you have to play it.
Yeah. He could have went up and played the fort, which generally are kind of longer than the stages, but he decided to go down and play the stage, and lo and behold, 5-9 into Atlantis.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nice.
He did start to claw his way back towards the end, but it was just ran out of runway. The seed was just, there was no more anywhere for him to make up time, and you just played really solidly through the rest of the seed. So
Yeah, the plant that you put to sleep in game 1, the second one, they both had hammers, and Japezu got both of them. He was able to do the double hammer play, but you still maintained the lead. Yeah, I mean, you still maintained the lead, and it was. I mean, double hammer play was not enough for him to take that one.
I noticed I had one hammer, and then I think World 3 was the last world, and I was thinking about whether I'd play the plant just to maybe chance it, but I figured I don't know, the chances of it giving a hammer and double hammer being useful probably weren't that high, but it would have been pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like Dust said, he got both those hammers by playing both plant stages, which most people skip if they can. So, I mean, it was really lucky to be able to make that play. And then in the third seed, other than the World 7 routing, I'm remembering now that he found an extra cloud somewhere along the way. He used 3 clouds in World 6. I think you only had 2.
Yeah.
He had 4 total at one point. I think he had 1 cloud extra throughout the seed at some point.
And unfortunately, the hammer, the level you skip by hammering that second rock in Iceland, it was Niagara Falls. So
It's not much. Well, I struggle with that level sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to do optimally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he only had 1 hammer, so you had a hammer advantage. That was really one of the only ways that you're going to be able to get back into that one, and he just blew his hammer on that first rock, so he didn't have to do the pipe transition. So he had to play that level, and it was just like Dust said, Niagara Falls, which is pretty short. So we thought that might be a nice swing in your favor, but it just didn't pan out, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then I think I took an intentional death on Fort Knox, and it respawned right on the coin ship, and
yeah, oops.
The second seed, you guys were pretty much neck and neck in World 8 until you got to 7-5, and that's when Japezu just did some of the most amazing clips I've ever seen in my life. He somehow one-shot clipped where the coin block spawned at the end without spawning it, so he hit the coin block and went through at the same time.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, there's a clip. There's a clip. I think someone might have posted it in the. Did someone post it in the? Oh no! Oh, not yet. It's not in the Discord yet. But yeah, when you should see it when you get the chance, because we were both dumbfounded when we saw that.
Nice. I know, and I've watched some of Japezu's previous games, and he's pretty awesome on getting these clips. So yeah, but that sounds really impressive.
Yep, I mean, nothing to hang your head about, though. You played really well today. It really could have gone either way. It was just that's what happens when you get 2 really good players playing against each other. One just makes the right decision, and the other makes a decision that's not even wrong. It just isn't the right one, and that's unfortunately what happened today. But I mean, you played really well, and nothing to hang your head about.
Thank you. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else you'd like to add?
Thanks guys for commentating, and thanks SpeedGaming for the restream. I'm going to look forward to watching this back, and then look forward to Japezu's next match.
Japezu will be moving on. Yep.
Tozzle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Teaks or Tozzle. That match we decide tomorrow.
Yep. With that, we're gonna say goodbye to Glutamic in the tourney, but hopefully you keep at it and come back. You're always a tough out in the tournament, so I really hope you stick with it and come back for the next one.
Right on.
Thanks. Will do.
So, to sign off, later tonight on SpeedGaming 1, we have True Hyper Mario vs. Dark Shadows 59 at 7:05 p.m. Eastern. And, tomorrow, the aforementioned Teaks vs. Tozzle match at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. And following that, at 9:05 p.m., 2 separate races, actually. I don't know if they're going to be combined or not. That's up to SpeedGaming to decide. Arcade Ride 91 versus Ryko Rider, as well as Gimp Extreme versus Ikaros.
Lots of Mario 3 on the horizon.
Indeed. And on the 21st at 2:05 p.m., Craig versus Magoo is adorable. And that is all the remaining round 1 matches.
Yep, you might see a round 2 match slip in there somewhere. But as far as right now, those are all the round 1 matches, and then we got the round 2, and it's just gonna keep being fun moving forward. So look forward to it.
I got a lot of practice to do because yep, High Flyer took the other match that was happening around the same time as this, so I gotta get my game on. He's facing me next.
It's going to be another really good close matchup, I anticipate. Yeah, it's only going to get harder and closer the more you go.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Get by that, and then you get a date with Stewie, right?
Assuming I get past High Flyer.
Yeah. Oh.
Stewie has to face whoever wins that match. That has to be decided.
Oh, right.
But anyway, that about does it for me. What about you?
Yep, I don't have anything else to add. Everybody come back later tonight, watch the matchup. That's it for me. I don't really have anything else to say. Follow the runners, follow the tournament. You can give the commentators a follow as well. Thanks SpeedGaming for getting us set up there. It was a little dicey in the beginning, but came through the volunteers as always. So thank you to them. And that's it for me. If you want to say the last word and get us out of here.
I'm Dust Minion.
And I am DLP316. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye for now.